Science fiction has many overused tropes. However, the coolest one is the giant robot. And today we bit a giant robot, two of the most iconic giant robots from science fiction against each other to see who wins. Optimus Prime, the leader of the Autobots. That's from Transformers. And Kiryu, the third version of Mechagodzilla. For this, I'll be compositing Optimus Prime, and this will specifically be Kiryu, Mechagodzilla. You are interested in this fights. Cybertron, a planet that is home to the Transformer race. And there are two factions in their civil war: the Decepticons and the Autobot. The Autobots are led by one of the greatest heroes in science fiction history, Optimus Prime. Autobots, transform and roll out. Optimus Prime wasn't always this powerful. He was once a simple Orion Pax, who was killed on the original Decepticon attack on Cybertron, which led to his body being destroyed. However, his soul, his spark specifically, went down to Earth, which he had taken over, which had copied the data of a semi-truck, leading to the ever so iconic design of Optimus Prime. Optimus has many different forms of weaponry, including his Energon axe, his beam rifle, the sword from Transformers: The Last Knight, and most notably of all, his ability to transform and roll out. Optimus, strength-wise, was capable of fighting the Devastator, and capable of fighting on par with his rival Megatron. In terms of speed, Optimus Prime is fast enough to react to. His beam rifle is fast enough to hit Starscream out of the air when Starscream is out of Earth's atmosphere. And Optimus Prime in durability has the durability to survive. The only thing that really took him down was basically many of the finishing blows against Optimus in the Transformers movies and the actual. I actually would consider for this attacks from Galvatron, which is a rebuilt version of Megatron. However, just because Optimus is a very, very confusingly durable character doesn't mean that Optimus is any less of a powerful fighter. However, Optimus' most valuable asset is the Matrix of Leadership, which would allow him to come back if he so chooses, and allows him to destroy most evil beings. Do not mess with this, Autobot. Autobots? Wait. One shall stand, one shall fall. Godzilla, the king of the monsters, having slain many. However, many people have decided to try to build their own Godzillas. However, the first and second attempts really didn't go that well. But the third attempt had created one of the most powerful robots in the Godzilla universe. Meet Kiryu. Piloted by the mech pilot Akira, who had been trained in the United States to pilot this machine specifically to kill Godzilla. Mechagodzilla the Third has a lot of powerful weapons like his rail guns, Macer sword, the back sail, the back cells, back power cells, and most of all, the Absolute Zero cannon. The Absolute Zero cannon can freeze any carbon-based life form. And here you should have its own version of Mechagodzilla's ever so iconic heat beams and finger blasts and cannons in the fingers. Mechagodzilla should be superior to the original Mechagodzilla, who fought on par with arguably one of the strongest Godzillas to ever show a Godzilla. Fought on par with Godzilla. Well, not before. Kiryu he couldn't even beat Godzilla. In terms of speed, Kiryu was comparable to Mechagodzilla, to the original Godzilla. The Godzilla he faced, which is Millennium Godzilla. And otherwise, again, is comparable to Millennium Godzilla. However, Kiryu is not perfect. Kiryu is at the end of the day only required by a pilot being in Mechagodzilla at all times, and without it, Kiryu would be uncontrollable. However, just because Kiryu has that one glaring weakness, doesn't make Kiryu any less of a threat. Alright, the robots are set. See which robot comes out on top. It's time for a fight. Location, city, presumably Tokyo. Godzilla is shown walking or what? I'm doing a video for my... Okay. Anyways. Godzilla is shown stomping around Tokyo, destroying several buildings. However, Mechagodzilla the Third is there, trying to take Godzilla down. However, suddenly a semi-truck appears and throws Godzilla into the air, slicing it in half with his sword from Transformers The Last Night. As it then zooms into Mechagodzilla the Third, like, who do you think you are? This must be a creation by the Decepticons. Stand down, Decepticon scum, or you'll face the wrath of me, Optimus Prime, leader of the Autobots. Oh, here we go. Fight. Mechagodzilla III starts blasting projectiles from his railguns. Optimus turns into his semi-truck form and rams into Mechagodzilla's leg, causing Mechagodzilla to lose a bit of its footing. As Akira continues firing attacks from the railguns, Optimus counters by taking out his beam rifle and shooting it right into Mechagodzilla's arm. Akira now and has the head fire a heat beam at Optimus, which he counters by slashing it down the middle with the Energon axe. As suddenly Kiryu, whose chest compartment opens up for the Absolute Zero cannon. However, Optimus punches Godzilla in the head, causing him to stagger back as Absolute Zero cannon briefly goes back. However, she then attempts to use it again, which nearly works as the Matrix of Leadership floats outside of Optimus' body as Optimus says, "One shall stand, one shall fall." As the Absolute Zero cannon and the Matrix of Leadership's blast at each other. Suddenly, it zooms into Kiryu. It zooms in on Optimus, who had resisted the freezing, as Mechagodzilla the Third gets disintegrated, in the process destroying Akira. Well, that was a pretty cool fight. KO! Whoa! That was awesome! Both Mechagodzilla and Optimus did have a lot of great fighting skill. And in some contexts, Kiryu could have won. But ultimately, Optimus has way better experience, way better fighting, way powerful fight. Physical strength, speed, and durability, and ultimately has a lot more. It's a lot more autonomous without needing human involvement. But at the end, it looks like Kiryu just wasn't Optimus primed for this fight. The winner is Optimus Prime. Next time on the series.